Hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of Super Nintension. This is the penultimate episode of Season 1, so we've had 3 episodes, we've had 3 different winners. This episode will decide the 4th winner who will go into the final for episode number 5. We are joined, surprisingly, this is the first UK only episode.
The superior episode.
Being a UK YouTuber / streamer, this is the first episode where all the contestants have been from the UK.
So what? So you're not from the UK?
I'm not.
He's not a contestant.
I'm not a contestant. Hello.
He's the target. Remember?
Exactly. So
I've called the hitman.
So contestant number 1, we are joined by one of the mods. We're joined by H.
Yeah.
We are joined by one of my other mods, Sprangles.
Hello.
And we're joined by a newbie to the channel and fellow Type 1 diabetic. We are joined by Dark as well.
Hi.
Hello. So,
if I'm the only one who's not a mod, does that put me at an advantage or a disadvantage? Because that very much depends on the mod-streamer relationship.
I don't think it makes a difference, really.
It doesn't really make a difference. We just bullied it out.
Yeah, they just bully me for fun, you know. It's great. Yeah. So, I presume everyone knows how the rules work. Before we get into this.
No.
Yes.
No.
No. Wild. So basically, I've got 9 questions on 9 top 10s. I've got 9 top 10 lists. So each of you gives me a number. So, for example, if H would pick number 3 first, I'd give them a category, and I'd say, "Oh, what's the top 10?" Let's say the question is the top 10 letters of the alphabet, like in alphabetical order. So A would be 1 point, B would be 2, etc., going down the list. Number 10, which I can't think of what the 10th letter of the alphabet is on top of my head right now. I think it's J.
It is.
It is J. See, I knew it. J would be the maximum point you want to go for. That's 10 points. But if you go for K, L, or M, you'd lose 5 points for being in the tension zone. But if it's just wrong, you get -3.
So it's like Pointless crossed with Ant and Dec's Limitless Win.
Yes, because you want to get so basically on the list you want to get number 10. You want to get 10th on the list. That's maximum points. We'll go around. So first question, H will give you an answer, then Sprangle, then Dark, and we'll go around like that. You can't say the same answer, and there's 2 double point questions as well. You don't know where they are. Half the questions are Nintendo related, half the questions are not Nintendo related. So that's about it. So bearing in mind Dark is the only non-mod, I feel like they should go first, so they can give me a number between 1 and 9 for the first question.
I feel like I should roll dice for this, but I don't have any within arm's reach because they're all on the shelf behind me, so I'm not going to.
I don't have a D9 either.
Yeah, D9 would be a tricky one.
Yeah.
I could just roll a 10 and re-roll it on a 10.
Yeah.
Let's go with the traditional, easiest, obvious pick, which is 7.
Number 7.
Ask someone to pick a number between 1 and 10.
He has picked
Statistically, it would
a
be
double
7.
point question.
Nailed it.
He's also picked a non-Nintendo related question.
Nailed
Well,
it.
I'm out. Well, that's going to be great.
This question may involve what is on my shirt right now.
Oh, no.
The Simpsons.
I removed the nails.
So,
I watched an episode earlier.
So, I went on just random website and it told for some top 10 Simpsons information. So, I would like the top 10 characters in The Simpsons which have said the most words between season 1 and season 26, but I'm not including the main family members. So no Homer, no Marge, no Bart, no Lisa, but everyone else is able to be on the list.
Maggie doesn't say anything anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a good answer.
So,
hopefully who's going first?
Dark goes first, then H, then Sprangle. So you can have 30 seconds, a minute to just think out loud, think what you want to go for, and then lock
I've already
in that
decided.
answer.
I think the first question is who allowed them to get to 26 seasons?
Well, they're up to 30
We
odd
don't
now.
know.
We're up to 30 odd now, aren't we?
But
30
it's
now.
been renewed for another 3, isn't it?
Too many.
Yeah. But yeah, who has spoken the most in The Simpsons in the first 26
Right, I'm going
seasons?
with that. I've written my answer down.
Cool.
I haven't. It's probably fine. I should.
And then I'm giving myself...
I'm just I'm just writing down a bunch of characters so I can remember from the show.
That's
If you
Matt.
can remember them and they're not core family, then
They're not core family. Don't worry.
yeah, then it's like, yeah, might as well. To be fair, that's my approach.
Well,
He's not introduced until
I thought
later.
it'd be a
and he's often
different question
better.
to as many episodes because like character could be in the episode, say like 2 words, and then just be that count as a
But if they say 2 words in every episode, it stacks up.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, stack up.
But if they have a whole episode around them, they're going to say a lot more words than just 2, aren't they?
Ooh,
Plot
or
twist when it's some recurring celebrity guest or something who just keeps coming back and they make 10th place.
Potentially.
There's a
Maybe.
few.
Who knows?
There's a
the
few
thing
episodes.
here-
There's a few episodes of one that I know, but that's it. I doubt they've appeared much after certain allegations.
I've got 3 options, but it's what one I'm gonna pick.
Right, Dark, are you ready for an answer?
Guess Ned Flanders.
Ned Flanders.
I've read.
He has
Right,
locked
that's-
in Ned Flanders. Okay, H, what is your answer?
I'm between 3,
Go on.
but I think 2 of them are going to be quite. One of them's going to be near the top of the list, so I
Yeah.
can get rid of that.
Yeah.
One of them will be mid, and the other one. Do I be safe,
Well, there's double points,
or
so
do I go for
double points.
the one that might get me some points, like higher points?
That's why you need a dice next to you.
Yeah.
Flip a coin.
As the
Doesn't work.
first question, I'm going to go in the deep end and go with Miss Hoover.
Miss Hoover.
Yeah,
School teacher.
Okay, that's Lisa's teacher, isn't it?
Lisa's teacher. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay,
I'm
Sprang.
like scenes at school.
I'm gonna go because he appears a lot. Not
Mhm.
even if he's in an episode, he's normally on the TV. I'm gonna go with Krusty the Clown.
Krusty the
Ooh, that's a
Clown.
good shout.
Right,
Another good shout I just thought of is Bumblebee Man.
Bumblebee Man.
Hmm.
Okay. So I'm gonna go through the list now. So number 1 on the list, Mr. Burns. Number 1. Number
Ned would be
2.
higher.
Number 2, Mo. Number 2.
Yeah.
Number 3 was Seymour Skinner. Number 3.
Skinner.
He would have been my next guess round.
Number 4 was said by someone.
Oh.
Ned Flanders
Ned.
for 8 points for Dark there. So Dark gets 8 points for Mr. Ned Flanders. 5th on the list, Krusty the Clown.
Yay! I
10
get 10
points.
points.
10 points
Nice.
for Scrangle there. Number 6, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Abe.
Okay.
Number
The immediate family.
That's not
You'll be-
immediate family.
He's not immediate.
He would be
He's
deeply
not-
wounded to know that you didn't consider him immediately family.
Exactly.
Well,
To be fair, the family don't consider him immediate family.
I did say not including the immediate family, which is Homer, Marge, Bart, and Lisa, and Maggie.
Maggie doesn't say much anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Number 7 was Chief Wiggum.
I did
Yeah.
have him on my list. To be
Number
fair.
8 was Hi, I'm Ken Brockman. Number 8.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Number 9 was Millhouse.
Okay.
And number 10,
And number 10, Miss Crabubble.
Apu.
I had
Ah.
a few of them on my list. To be
So,
fair.
and the 4 tension answers to this question were Lenny,
Carl.
Not Lenny.
Mr. Smithers,
Oh my god, they killed
Yeah.
Lenny.
Nelson,
Yeah.
and Dr. Hibbert.
Okay, minus 3.
So H got -6 because it's a double point question. So -6 for H.
Oh.
So after round 1, Sprang is winning on 10, Dark's on 8, and H is on -6. But we still got
I did
8.
play it a little safe, but I did have Apu and Chief Wiggum on my list.
That's a
So
good list,
Okay,
yeah.
so H, you
On
got
my
to
list,
pick
I had Miss Crabubble because there's a lot of scenes at school.
Yeah,
Miss Hoover
yeah.
and Chalmers.
Super Nintendo Chalmers. Yeah.
Yeah.
so I
I
had
didn't need a list because I only needed one because I was going first, so I just
Yeah.
had Ned.
Yeah.
I had Reverend Lovejoy written down as well.
That's a good,
Ooh,
yeah, that's a good
that
shout.
But because there's a lot of church scenes, but then again,
Yeah.
But he only
he's not
appears
as
in
he's not
very-
he's not as often.
Yeah.
Yeah, he only appears when the episode is directly being all religious one way or another. Unlike
Unless
school,
it's-
which is an everyday
Yeah.
occurrence.
Yeah.
Especially the early seasons of who was in like
Everything.
All of them.
Yeah.
Mm.
H, you're up to pick a question. You can't have number 7. It's already been taken.
Well, let's go with number 6.
Number 6. Gaming question.
Yay!
Right. So, this question isn't really Nintendo related. So, you're good to go. Right. So, I would like the top 10 best-selling video game franchises of all time.
Ooh, I know number 1.
So basically, if let's say, what's behind me that's not on the list? Kirby, right? So Kirby's not on the list, right? I would have counted every single Kirby game ever made would be put together and be on the list. So
Just for record, thanks for erasing one of my answers.
you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Kirby's not on the list.
Favoritism.
Kirby's not on the list, but yeah, I was just looking around me to see what game's not on my list. But yeah, Kirby. Yeah. So.
I have a question. Are we including mobile games?
No. Angry Birds is not here. If that was what we were.
Was not the one I had written
That's
down.
fine.
No.
Angry
That's
Birds,
Well,
isn't, you don't even purchase it, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
No, so it's like, a lot of mobile games are free to play. So
Yeah.
That's
On the other hand,
a concern,
yeah.
yes.
on the other hand, they do somehow still manage to, probably illegally, rake in massive piles of money.
Yeah.
So
Pay to win.
Pay to win, guys. Pay to win. Right. Hey.
Pay to not sit there and do something.
You'll go
Pay
first.
to not do something meaningful with your life for 8 hours.
I've got 5 options.
Mm-hmm.
One is the best-selling game in Japan, but is it really good selling across the world?
You're just thinking best-selling game. I want franchise.
Yeah, no, it's best-selling franchise in Japan.
Yeah, but is it worldwide?
It's popular worldwide, but I don't think it's that popular worldwide. Because out of everybody I know,
Worldwide.
out of everybody I know, only 2 people play it.
So
I probably not.
That might just mean you have better taste in friends than the average.
maybe. Who knows? So what are you locking?
Or worse, I don't know what it is yet.
I know that's one of the best-selling franchises in the world. But then that's going to be very close to number 1.
Mm.
That's probably going to be number 2. That's going to be like 3 or 4. That I think is going to be like an intention answer. So I'm going to go
With?
It's hard to talk through my decision without actually giving out
Yes,
answers.
which is why the best place to be is last. You can think out loud, but yeah.
So I am going to go with Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing. Okay, H is locked in. Animal Crossing. Okay. Sprangle.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. Locking in.
Good
COD.
shout. Good
Simple.
shout.
Lock it in. Straight to the point. Dark, you're allowed to talk out loud if you have any thoughts in your head.
I have 7 written down.
Lovely.
3 of which I know for a fact used to be in the top 4 best-selling franchises of all time, which are Mario, Sonic, and The Sims.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's meaningfully possible that in the last decade, at least 2 of those have dropped out since then. I don't know if Minecraft counts as a franchise in and of itself, given there still is just one game.
No, there's multiple.
So Minecraft could be, given it's Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
FIFA, not for good reasons, but nonetheless, FIFA.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy, because 14 literally exists.
Yeah.
And GTA are my options.
Mm-hmm.
There.
Several of which are very, very profitable. The problem is they might be too profitable for a question where you do not want to get best in the list.
Mm.
So,
I just thought Teenage Boys.
with FIFA.
FIFA. He's locking in FIFA. Right.
I think that'd be quite fun.
It probably has a better proper name, but we all know what I mean.
So number 1 on the list, which has made $957 million. Mario, number 1.
A million?
I thought so.
Million.
That sounds low. That sounds incredibly low.
Maybe it's million units sold. I can't remember what the thing was, but
It might just be regular Mario. Mario Kart might be its own separate thing. They sometimes like to separate the two.
I think
Anyway.
Mario Kart is separate.
number 2,
Possibly.
Tetris.
Not surprising.
makes sense.
That makes sense.
Number 3 was said COD.
I'll take it. I don't care. I'm on the blooming list.
COD number 3 with 500.
So that's 3 points.
3 points, yes. Number 4 on the
Yes.
list, Pokemon's number 4.
Okay, yeah, again, that was on one of my options.
Number 5 was said GTA. Number 5, GTA. Number 6 was Minecraft. Number 6.
Okay.
Number 7 was said again. FIFA. Number 7.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna get a negative again.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Number
Number
8.
8 on the list. Wii Sports. We Play. We Party. All that lot.
We try and pretend we have lives, yes.
Number 9 on the list. Lego games.
Oh, I'm not surprised actually that.
That does make sense.
And
There's
number
loads.
10 on the list. Sims.
But how far it has fallen.
And the 3 tension answers were Assassin's Creed,
Really?
Final Fantasy,
There's been about 50 of them.
and Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh,
Wow, Sonic's fallen.
minus
a lot.
9.
Sonic hasn't
so-
released a good game for about 20 years,
Yeah.
has it? So
Well,
Hold on.
Sonic Frontiers was the Sonic Frontiers, and then we've got the Sonic X Shadow Generations, which did really well as well. They're the two newest ones, though.
Yes.
You know, this game is actually harder when you're on it because you have to actually.
think.
Yeah,
You have to think
you know, right? Yeah. Right, Sprangle, you're up to pick a number. We've had 6 and 7.
How many are there?
9.
Number 9.
Number 9. Ooh. Geography. Yeah. Geography
Oh,
question.
fuck.
Well, it's kind of geography, but not really geography.
Depends what thing in geography. If it's to do with soil, then.
I've done geography since year 7, and I've finished at uni like a year ago, and it was all
So-
geography.
I would like, in the world, the top 10 countries with the highest average wage in the world.
Ooh.
As of
Right.
2023, and this is in dollars.
Conversion rates.
Yeah, so they've all been converted into US dollars. Average wage of set country
Right.
in the world.
That's going to be quite high.
I don't. This is the one bit of geography I don't fucking know.
I'm just
That's
thinking
going to be quite high.
but the average
That's
wage
gonna be
in
quite
the
high.
world.
It was the highest inflation rate.
And Sprangle is first for this question.
Zimbabwe, it used to be. I doubt they have the highest wage
Wait.
when you
Don't
convert.
they have the
it
highest
into-
wage? But no, I'm just thinking inflation rates.
That's quite high. That's quite high. That's quite high.
I'll give you a clue. The England is not on this list.
No, I know
Of
that.
course not.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's not really a clue when it's a bit
Yeah.
obvious.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah, the
Any
highest average
country-
wage. Yeah.
In Europe.
Right.
You got to think about
Not gonna
population
be
as well. Because with
close.
less people, obviously, the highest wage will be.
Can I lock in my answer?
You can, because you're up first.
Netherlands.
The Dutch. She's locked in. The
Yeah.
Dutch. Mr. Dark.
You have 6 written down. I'm going to go with New Zealand.
New Zealand. Okay. Lock it in.
Literally, my list contains USA. That was just because I just started naming countries.
H, you can think out loud because you're last for this question.
So
How many get on the
I
board
put
this time?
4. I put 4 on the list.
Yeah.
The first one I put is the Vatican because I think the Pope gets paid a lot. But the
That's
No.
That's clever. Vatican's official population is 1.
but I know this. But I'm also thinking, so the Swiss guards who work there, they only get paid about 15,000 a year, so they don't get paid quite a lot. But then, do they count as working at the Vatican when they're actually from Switzerland? So I'm like, do I put that or do I not put that? Because their wages will significantly make it lower.
I think you're overthinking this, but go on.
Does the Pope get paid though?
Yeah.
Doesn't the Pope just get
then I've
everything
got-
thrown at them by obsessed devout?
Then you've got.
Because I'm last, that's why I put 4 on my list. So that was kind of last shot of the other ones were kind of said. The other one's Switzerland.
Yeah.
Actually, it's 5. Norway. Norway's got a lot.
Norway, man.
Singapore is probably going to have quite a lot. And Saudi Arabia's got a lot. If you think like Dubai, etc.
Yeah.
Did you say Dubai?
Or Saudi
Yeah.
Arabia.
Saudi Arabia, which
Contains Dubai.
UAE.
It doesn't contain Dubai.
No, UAE, I should say.
I was gonna say at least one of my geography case studies was Dubai, India.
Oh, do I play it safe? I'm
Also,
gonna
just
go with
don't mind me a
United
second.
Arab Emirates.
United Arab Emirates. That's what you're
Yeah.
locking in. Okay. That's been locked in. Right. Number 1 on the list. Luxembourg.
Yeah, I
An
thought.
average of about 90k.
Right, I'm moving over there.
Number 2 on the list, Iceland with 87k. Number
Oh, that's actually a bit close. I might go there.
number 3 on the list was said Switzerland, 83k.
Yeah,
on my
Number
list.
3. Number 4, USA.
They have too
80K.
many people for that to count. So
80k, yeah.
Elon Musk lives there, so
Number 5 on the list, Belgium, with
Elite.
73k.
I mean, does he? Does he though? Because he's not there legally.
he does have US citizenship though.
Number
Should be
6 on the
deported.
list was said. But wasn't given as an answer. It was Norway, 71k.
Oh, I knew they had a lot of money, but I thought
Number
It's
7
more than
on
that.
the list, Austria, with 71k.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose points.
Number
I might
8
get
on
this
the
right.
list was said by someone.
Oh,
It's in Europe,
No, not me then.
so it's the
the
Dutch.
Vatican.
The Dutch, 70k. Dutch,
how many
70K.
points is that?
8 points for the Dutch, yeah.
We'll take those.
Number 9 on the list, Denmark, 69k. And number
Nice.
10 on the list, Australia, mate, 67k.
Oh, you were so close.
You know what I have written? One line above New Zealand.
Mhm.
Australia.
Yeah. And the three
I-
tension
I-
answers were
Wait for it.
Canada, 66k, Germany, 65k, and France, 59k.
Wow, I played that well.
Yeah.
So Dark and
I
H
had
to
got
look it
minus
up.
3.
I had to go and look it up because I was incredibly curious. Firstly, Vatican doesn't have a population of 1. It has an estimated population of about 882 as of last
Okay,
year,
so we'll
with,
do the guards then, I reckon.
Yeah.
with a further 372 Vatican citizens living abroad, mostly diplomats and cardinals and all
Yes.
of that.
So
The Pope doesn't get a salary. They do get a monthly stipend of about 2,000 somethings, which they traditionally choose not to take.
Okay.
Because I wanted to know.
So after round 1, current scores are H is in last with minus 12. Second place is Dark with 12. And Sprangle is winning on 21.
Wow.
Rigged.
To be fair, when I was thinking for my answer for that, I thought which country has a decent quality of life.
I had
I'm
Norway,
the-
Poland, Sweden with a
I
first
thought- I
wrote down.
I thought Netherlands because it's generally has a nice, like it's a nice place to live. You generally want to go there, and everyone seems
Yeah.
kind of happy. So I thought, yeah, no, they've probably got a nice wage.
Yeah. Right,
I was
round
just
2.
like, right, where's places that are very expensive?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
That
round
doesn't. Places that are very expensive does not mean they have a high GDP.
no,
It's
and
true.
there's
I
a
know.
couple of people with that, and there's people in the pits. Right, round 2. We're
Yeah.
going back round again. Dark, another number, please, if you may.
Uh
We've had 7, 8, and 6, 7, and 9, I believe.
oh. 2.
Number 2. The other double point question.
Nailed it.
Yay! Right, gaming question. As you know,
Okay, this is slightly easier.
if you are, if you're new to the channel, I do a lot of top 10 videos over the
We know.
years. Over the years.
Oh, no.
So, I have gone for top 10 Mario games voted for by my community.
Oh, fuck off.
So, I would like the top 10, please. Top 10
Fuck off.
favourite Mario games of all time.
I couldn't name 10 Mario games. Does this include Mario Kart games this
Yes,
time?
it does.
I'm assuming
Yes.
it includes all spin-offs.
All spin-offs, all like Luigi games, Yoshi games, Donkey Kong games, all that jazz.
Donkey Kong.
No,
Yeah, but Nintendo.
no, not Donkey Kong, but Luigi and Yoshi, yes.
I think I remember this discussion.
Yeah, Donkey Kong games don't count, but
The only way I would have
Mario-
any chance of actually
Spin-offs.
naming 10 would be by going Mario Kart 1, Mario Kart 2, until someone told me at least one of those doesn't exist. I don't know what number it's up to.
They're not on numbers anymore.
Well, you're going first.
Well, that doesn't help at all. Yeah, I know. Luigi's Mansion.
Okay, Luigi Mansion locking in. Okay,
Not one I've ever played.
H,
Mario games, not ones I've played.
you're up.
Do I go with one that I think is going to be quite high, or do I go with one that I think was on the list, but I don't know whether it reached the actual
Well, you're
top
currently
10?
30 points behind first place, so I think you need to do something.
I'm going to go with Odyssey then.
You are at the point where you somewhat have to start risking it all.
Yeah.
No, I'm just the
What? Are you locking
I
into
can't
Mario
even-
Odyssey?
yeah Odyssey.
Odyssey, okay.
Yes, see. Yes,
Strangle,
see.
you're up.
So what's been said? Because
Luigi's
I was half not paying attention.
Luigi's Mansion and the Mario Odyssey.
Now, if I remember correctly, my list had half the Mario and Luigi games.
Yeah.
Or all of them. All of them, should I say?
All of them, yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had all of them written down.
I think I did this list about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, I remember. I do remember writing. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And I do remember I had a lot of the Mario and Luigi games, obviously, because I like Mario and Luigi. Mario and Luigi's so fun. We love that game.
But did they even make the list?
I'll tell you what my other choice was after Strangle's done.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, hey, because I genuinely, because I put Mario and Luigi. I'm just trying to remember what I put on my list because there's 6 Mario and Luigi games, so I put all 6 down.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember what order
I
put
put one
them
quite
in.
high on my list.
The thing is, it's like,
Would you go for the safe Mario and Luigi answer? If it's safe.
yeah, no, that's the thing. It's not going to be bloody safe because whichever one I put down.
Don't forget, it's double points.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to think. Which one would it be?
So even if you get like 5th or 6th on this, you'll get loads of points.
I know. So we've had Luigi's Mansion
And Odyssey.
and Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, see.
Okay.
Odyssey, yes, see.
I'm gonna go with Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. That is probably my safest answer because that's the one people remember the most.
Bowser's Inside Story has been
I
locked in.
had that on my list, and I also had RPG on my list.
But the thing is that people, the original Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga ends up getting overshadowed because of the fact its gameplay was shit. You had no help figuring out your special moves or anything like that. You just had to hope and pray. But Partners in Time is the Forgotten Child.
Mm.
Dream Team is the tutorial simulator, because there's so many tutorials in that game. You even get one in the final dungeon of the game. And then Paper Jam is the one that's renowned for, this one caused them to go bankrupt, which is not true. The remake of Bowser's Inside Story caused them to get bankrupt, which I don't know why they remade that one. Anyway, this is why I've gone Bowser's Inside Story, because it's generally considered the better one.
So, number 1 on the list was said by H.
Well-
Odyssey.
You get 2 points.
H gets 2 points.
I mean, put it this way: you scored.
H first
You
scored
scored
is
points!
4.
Your
Well
score
done.
isn't going down.
Number
I wanted to
2.
play it safe.
Number 2 on the list, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Number 2. Number 3, Mario Kart on the Wii. Mario Kart Wii. Number 3.
I actually played that one.
That one's considered one of the best.
Number 4 on the list was said by Sprangle. Mario and Luigi. Bowser's Inside Story.
We'll take 8 points.
8 points for Sprangle there. 8 points for Sprangle.
We'll take 8.
Number 5, Super Mario Wonder.
That was when that was released, yes.
Yeah. Number 6 was New Super Mario Bros. Wii, like the old school, the old school Wii one. Number 7 was Super Mario 3D World. Number 8 was Mario Kart on the DS. Number 9.
I remember putting that.
Number 9 was Luigi's Mansion number 3,
Wow.
not number 1. And number 10 on the list was New Super Mario Bros. On the DS.
I should make an argument that I never specified which number, but that just doesn't work. So.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work when the original is called Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
And the 3
The other
taken
two actually have
answers
names.
were Mario Party 8, Super Mario 64, and Super Mario Galaxy.
Well, I'm glad I didn't go with the others on my list then.
So all the others would be -6. So
I am glad I played it safe with my answer.
I'm
okay.
glad I played it safe.
Because
Otherwise
I
it'd have been
worked
like-
with working out which one was the most popular of the 5.
Hey,
If
I
I'd
said it
known
wrong
how many
6, 5.
Luigi's Mansions there were, I could have made a better guess about that.
hey.
Yeah, there's 3. There's 3, and Luigi's Mansion's the only one without a number name. Luigi's Mansion 2 is also known as Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, and then there's Luigi's Mansion 3.
Yeah.
Luigi's Mansion 3 is considered the favourite of the 3 because it combines the progression of Luigi's Mansion 2, but the gameplay is very much more like Luigi's Mansion, which is what people preferred.
Yes. H, you're up for question.
I've not played any of them, so it's
Okay.
You should
Alright.
play Luigi's Mansion 3, it's quite
blind
fun.
guess.
I am gonna go with Robbie Run.
Number 1. Oh,
Yeah, because we are
music
number 1.
question. Music
Oh,
question.
fuck.
Oh, mate.
Music question.
Thanks, H.
So,
That was a good
This is when I lose all my points.
So, we've done in the past, we've done Ed Sheeran, we've done Katy Perry, and we've done Rihanna. This time,
This is
We
fucking evil.
are going to the wonderful band known as Coldplay.
Shit.
I would like the top 10 most streamed songs on Spotify by Coldplay.
Oh dear.
And there are 2 tension
Shit.
answers. And
As of when?
as of when I made this list of all time, as of about a week ago. This is all time played. So if it came out like last week, it's not going to be top 10, is it?
Did it come out last week?
I don't know if Coldplay released any songs in the last week, to be fair.
No.
No. But yeah, hey, you're up first when you are ready for an answer.
I'm just putting down their hits, but I'm like, which one's going to be lowest?
I haven't paid any attention to Coldplay since
I mean,
probably several albums ago. I don't even remember.
Yeah.
I have a total of 1 song in my random assortment of songs playlist.
Well, let's hope H doesn't say it then.
with about, but to be fair, I do know another song.
Okay. H.
I know at least two,
You know at least two.
which helps matters, so I'm not stuck.
I've got out of the ones that I'm.
Did to just have places to be at 9 o'clock, H?
No. To be fair, same.
Yeah.
I've got 6 on my list.
Well, can you say one, please?
That's going to be quite high.
Yeah.
That's going to be near the top. That's going to be near the top.
Yeah.
That one's new but really, really popular.
Yeah.
That one's not as new and quite popular. Okay, Google, flip a coin.
God's sake.
You know you've resorted to desperation when you're
You have to
relying on
ask
the
Google.
AI to decide for you.
What's your answer,
Yeah.
H?
My Universe featuring BTS.
Okay. Locking in
Oh.
My Universe.
That
Spraggle.
makes sense.
So I do have one in my playlist, but I'm gonna go for the one I listened to. I listened to as a Minecraft parody that I no longer watch the YouTuber of because they were problematic.
Okay.
We're gonna go for
Impressively-
Paradise.
And impressively and/or disappointingly, that doesn't even narrow down which YouTuber it could have been.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
It doesn't.
no, it doesn't. I'm gonna go with Paradise.
Okay. Dark, you're up.
So I immediately wrote down 4, which were Clocks, Scientist, Fix You, and Viva La Vida.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know any of their more recent stuff because Viva La Vida was the last album I actually listened to.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the first 3 are probably making up most of the top 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
My
going to
stomach
say Viva La Vida.
Viva La Vida. Okay.
I can tell my diet's been shit for the past 24 hours because my stomach hurts.
So, number 1 on the list with 3.2 billion streams is something just like this.
Okay.
Number 2.
Oh, I have heard of that one.
Number 2, Yellow with 3.1 billion. Number 2.
Okay, that was on my list.
Number 3 was said it had 2.8 billion streams. Viva La Vida.
Yeah, that was on my list.
I
points.
scored something.
Number 4 on the list was in fact The Scientist with 2.4 billion.
I'm slightly
That's on the
surprised Viva La Vida's taken over all of the other 3 I said.
Number 5 on the list is Sky Full of Stars with 1.9 billion.
Yeah.
Number 6 on the list was Fix You.
That's on my list.
Try to fix you. 1.8 billion. Number 7, Him for the Weekend.
I know that
That's
one. That's the one on my playlist.
I've got one left on my list now.
Number 8 on the list was said by somebody.
Ooh.
And it has 1.5 billion streams.
Ooh.
Para.
The Minecraft parody launch came in clutch.
Number
That's
9
8.
on the list.
That's 8 points. Okay, it's fine.
Number 9 on the list with 1.46 billion streams. My Universe.
It's
And number 10 on the list was Sparks.
never heard of it.
And the 2
Do you wanna-
chosen answers were Adventure of a Lifetime and Clocks.
Right. So do you want to know which YouTuber the Minecraft parody was from?
No.
I know of. Or not.
We're gonna move on before we get cancelled.
You'll just have to put it in the chat, that way we can all quietly cancel you in our minds without having to do it publicly.
Right. And also, sprang it up for a question as well.
Yippee.
We've just done that.
How many
We've got
points am I on?
3, 4, 5, and 8. I'll do a score update after this question.
Right. Have you seen in the chat?
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Oh yeah, that would be a problem.
Yeah.
It is very problematic now.
Right. You got 3, 4,
Right.
5, or 8, Sprangle.
3, 4, 5, or 8. Let's skip the biggie numbers. Gone. 8.
Number 8. Right. More gaming
Yippee!
featuring Pocket Monsters.
Yay!
Uh-oh.
So, this is a very interesting one. What I've done is I've ranked. What I've done is I've gone to Bulbapedia and looked up.
Why does that taste of soap?
Okay. Anyway, so I went to Bulbapedia and looked up all of the pink Pokemon, as in the Pokédex entry. What I've done is I've then sorted those Pokemon in reverse alphabetical order. I would like the first 10 in reverse alphabetical order of Pokemon which are pink. And there are 4 tension answers.
4 tension
4
answers.
tension answers. There
Okay.
are pink Pokemon which have a low...
Right, time to start thinking of pink.
Pink
So
Pokemon...
here's the thing. The latest generation Pokemon I ever played was Pokemon Crystal, which was the second generation, when there was only 251 Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. Oh
Even
dear.
there's now like what 1,050 or 60 or something.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a
I have
oof, I'm afraid.
existed
Do
in
they
a
have to
world where there has
can
never
they
been. I'm screwed.
They have to be completely pink.
I've gone... In their Pokédex entry, it says what colour they are. It just says pink.
Oh, because I can think of one that would be low on the list, but I'm like,
Not in my day, it didn't.
Which it's by Bulbapedia, isn't it? Because they're two. Yeah, Bulbapedia. Okay,
Yeah.
so they're different to the website I normally use
Yeah.
for my information.
If it's bright pink, then it's probably on the list.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking bright pink. That's what I'm trying to think.
You're up first, Frank, when you're ready.
Yes, I'm thinking. Don't worry.
She is thinking.
Yes.
I have one answer.
Because I have quite a
Probably
few.
means I'm screwed.
I've got 2, but one starts with C, so I think that's not going to be on the list.
To be fair, imagine if it was though. There's no chance.
Yeah,
But
there's only like 12.
Okay, no, this is the problem. It's I've got a list down, and I'm having to try and, in my mind, flip the alphabet, which isn't working. When I'm dyslexic.
well, you got to use the Notepad Notepad plus would sort it for you.
That would be a good idea. Let me write down my list of Pokemon in the notepad.
U.
If I can find it.
W. S. T. R.
No, I do have a.
Backwards. Z, Y, X, W.
V.
Right, we don't. Why do I already have half my notepad open? That's a concern. I open my notepad and there's like half a story written down, like I've been like writing for D&D campaigns. I'm like, why have I written this? I don't have a D&D campaign that's not running at the moment. Cough, cough, ditto.
Cough, cough, ditto. Cough, cough. Hi.
I want to do thingy, please. I want it.
Well,
I want a pink Pokemon. That's what I've.
Ooh.
Right.
Oh! No, they're going to be quite at the top of the list, though.
I'm just saying the alphabet to myself, that's all.
That's all.
Right, I'm gonna go with
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Just I'm gonna go with
delaying action.
Right, I do have a question.
Go on.
Because I completely forgot about this Pokemon until it popped up in my head. Because I was looking for our chat and I saw the Dex number. Have you included other forms?
If Bulbapedia told me it's pink, then it's pink.
Because the Pavilions are Pokemon.
Yeah.
That falls into this. It would fall into this as well. That's the thing. Because it's got a pink form. Ah! I hate the bane of my existence. That butterfly.
Well,
You could lock in the butterfly. You could lock in your other answer.
Ooh.
I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna pop in Licky Licky.
Licky Licky. Locked in.
I'm I'm popping in Licky Licky because that's
Licky
safer
Licky.
than trying to think of the other
Has
forms.
to be locked in. Dark, you're up.
Wigglytuff.
Wigglytuff.
We love
Lucky King
Wigglytuff.
Wiggly. H, you're up.
Listen,
Wiggles.
I have
Right,
250 to pick from. I don't have the 1,000 everyone else has.
The first Pokemon I thought about was Wigglytuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's gone now, isn't it?
It's gone now. You can't
Then
have
It's
I was
also
like,
very late in the alphabet, so
yeah. Then I was like, what about Jigglypuff? Then I thought about. I was like, what other ones? So I thought about like Clefable and then the variant of Deerling. And then I was like, Jigglypuff, there's another one there that might be a little bit further up the list.
Is there?
So I'm going to go with, I think, Igglybuff.
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 Interesting. Right. So the first one on the list, in reverse alphabetical order, Wigglytuff.
nailed it.
1 point. Wigglytuff.
You got a point. You played it safe. You got a point.
I got a point, yeah.
Number 2 on the list, Whismur. Number 2. Number 3, it did count Vivian. Third, Vivian.
Okay, that would have been a quite high answer then.
Number 9,
Count it,
Tinkertuff.
because I was yeah.
You've gone. Why have you gone
3 to
straight to number
9.
time?
What?
Yeah, you have
You've
just
got
fully
3 to
skipped
9.
5. You have just fully
I said
skipped
number
5
4.
answers.
No,
No,
you
you
said
Did I
9.
say 9? I meant to say 4.
Roll
Why
it
did I
back.
say 9?
Roll
4.
it back.
4 is Tinkertuff.
Yeah.
5 is
Oh
Tinker.
fuck.
5 is Tinkerton. 6
Yeah.
is Tinkertink.
Yeah.
7 is Tatsugiri.
Oh, I might have been
Oh.
too far
What's it-
away.
Number 8 is Tapulele.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Number
been
9.
too far.
Number 9 is Sylveon.
I'm too far.
And number 10 is Stuffle.
I'm too far in. Shit.
And the
Nailed
and
it.
the 4 tension answers were Spritzy,
Yeah.
Snubble,
Yeah.
Smoochum,
Yeah.
and Slowpoke. Why did no one say Slowpoke or Slowbro?
Balls.
Yeah.
They would have been wrong,
Those are
but
few
they all got
Yeah,
-3.
I struggle with. You said reverse alphabetical. I immediately knew my dyslexia was gonna f me over.
Yeah, there are so many Pokemon going with T and S. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I have heard of the 14 you just named, I think 3 of them.
Slowpoke, Wigglytuff, and
Umbreon, or was it Sylveon? Whichever of those two you
Sylveon.
said.
Sylveon.
Umbreon's black.
Everyone is black.
Which does make sense.
Going into the final round, current scores are H is on -4,
Hey, I'm nearly back to where I started from.
Dark is on 10, and Sprangle's on 34.
How am I running away with this?
Yeah, this is fully some QI level scoring bullshit.
We are 3 questions left.
I was expecting.
I'm-
I was expecting rounds where I'd fucking struggle.
We've got 3 questions
And so
left.
far, the only one I thought I'd struggle on, I got 8 points.
We've got 3 questions left. Dark's up to bat. We've got 3, 4, or 5.
Well, I'm middle of the pack on points, so I'll go middle of the pack on options.
Okay,
Yeah, 2.
we've got our last Nintendo-based question,
Okay.
Crap.
and it's regarding the newest Nintendo game, Mario Kart World.
Yippee!
Okay.
What I have done is similar to the Pokemon question, but it's in actual alphabetical order this time.
Oh.
I would like the Mario Kart World medium characters in alphabetical order.
Is this including their outfits?
No, not including outfits.
Alright, so I'm gonna take
So
the
not-
advice.
So not the big boys, not the little boys. I want the middle boys.
You want the middle
I
boys.
want the middle boys in alphabetical order. And there are 4
I'm
tension
taking.
answers.
I'm
And Dark is
taking
up
advice. I'm taking advice from Dark, where I'm gonna pop in all of my answers into
Yes.
into the notepad.
I put them in alphabetical order.
Writing on the table.
There's something to be said against obviously looking up the answers, but
Mhm.
using something to sort your answers seems somewhat reasonable.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm using.
Note.
So you want the middle characters. You want the middle boys and girls. Middle boys and girls. And things as well. There's quite a few things on here as well.
Things.
Things. There's more things on here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Does Dolphin count? Or is he that heavy? Is that heavy?
I have a few where
Mhm.
I'm going to play it a bit safer this time.
Are they
Because
heavy?
if I play it safer, I've got nothing to lose.
Exactly. Currently you've got 24-point lead, so I think you're okay.
And there's no more double point answers
No, there's not. No,
as you
God.
said that, so if I play it a bit safe, I should be alright.
Yeah.
Don't play it don't live life too dangerously.
Dangerously. Exactly.
Yes. Yes.
Do I play it safe?
We're waiting for Dark first, H, by the way.
Yeah.
I know, I'm just thinking to myself, do I play it safe?
Well, you need to at least not get negative score, H.
Get a negative score, H, please. Sure.
No.
You've got someone to beat down in last. Go on, do it.
Oh, that's a good shout.
Is that a good shout? Dark, when you're ready for an answer, feel free to fire away.
I have no idea if they're even a character in this particular game.
Mm-hmm.
Cooper.
Koopa Koopa. Koopa Koopa.
Koopa, 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 Koopa. Koopa, Koopa, Koopa,
Okay,
Koopa.
Koopa Koopa has been locked in. H, you're up to bat.
Just to
There's a
ask,
few-
how do you do the shuffle?
I don't actually know if you can. You can't in a normal notepad. I don't know if you can in Notepad++.
Hmm.
I am now curious because
Either way, whilst I'm waiting for H to lock in their answer, I could just spend some time doing it myself. It should be too, because this is alphabetical order. I can actually do alphabetical. I can't do.
Indeed,
That
this one isn't
There's a
designed
few
specifically to
characters
screw
in,
over
like-
dyslexics.
Yeah,
There's a
ditto.
few-
I'm gonna complain to HR about inclusive.
That's like hard questions, okay?
That's not hard. That's just unfair.
I'd say I also feel personally attacked as I'm also dyslexic, but A, you didn't know that, so it can't have been a personal attack, and B, I'm the only one who scored that round, so I'm not sure I have much high ground to stand on that.
Yeah. H.
there's a few that I'm like, they're a border between like heavy and medium. Like, do they fit in heavy?
Yeah.
Do they fit in medium?
Do they fit in middle?
Like,
Or are they heavy boys?
like technically, this one could be either. You could be either because you're tall. You could be either, but you're quite low down in the alphabet, so I'm not going to pick you. You're quite high up, but you could be either. You're quite low. And then they've got quite a safe option.
We'll go for the...
What are you gonna pick, H? Come on.
I'm going to go with my gal, Birdo.
Birdo. Locking in Birdo. Okay. Sprangle.
Do you want to know who I'm gonna lock in?
Bowser.
So, no, absolutely not. He's the only. I'd like to point out there is a weight class specifically just for Bowser.
That's why I
No.
said it. That's why I said it. Right, go on.
Bowser's so special. He gets his own weight class.
Well,
So, I could go for a certain Italian plumber, but I'm gonna go for his brother, his very handsome brother, who is definitely gay, Luigi.
Locking in Luigi.
Or at least bisexual.
So number one on the list, Birdo, for 1 point.
Oh, I've got -3 now.
yeah,
Number
you're
two
moving
on
up.
the list was Bowser Jr. in second.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, Cataquack. Number 3.
Yeah, okay.
Number
That was-
4
I thought
was
that.
Conkdor. Number 4.
Yeah, that was on my list. I was like, but they're very tall. Would they be heavy?
We've now reached a list of characters I have never heard of.
Number
before.
5, Hammerbro. Number 5.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, continue.
Number 6 is an Italian plumber. called Luigi.
Yippee! I get 6
Luigi.
points.
Nice.
Number 7
I'll take it.
was the other Italian plumber, Mario.
I'd like to point this out, even though he probably got more points, who's picking Mario?
Number 8, Pauline. Number 8.
Okay.
Number 9 was Peach.
Mm-hmm.
Number 10, the answer you were looking for, was the penguin.
Whack whack. Wrong animal, but...
See, like, I love the penguin. I thought that would be so low down on the list that I didn't pick it.
And the
It was.
4
It was
tension
10th down on the
answers
list.
were Piranha Plant.
Not on my list.
Pokey the what's it called? Cactus.
We've
Rocky
Pokey
Wrench
Cactus.
and Snowman. So Koopa
Oh,
Troopa, I
I've had
believe,
Snowman.
is a
Wrench.
light
Yeah.
character. Yeah.
Yeah, Cooper's light, I'm afraid. I was doing a bit... I decided as you was doing the list, like going through them all, where did you get them answers from?
I went on Mario Kart Wiki, got all the medium
Mario
characters,
Kart Wiki.
got all the medium ones, wrote them down, and just went A to Z in Excel.
Because here's a fun thing, is that different websites have different answers.
You know what this is?
Because funny enough, some places put piranha plans, put stuff like that in heavy. Cataquack falls into heavy as well, but it's because it's probably because they are called medium heavyweights.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's also a lot of places that say medium heavyweights. So
right, 2 questions left. H,
heavy.
would you like number 3 or number 5?
I'm going on the same number of points I've got.
you haven't got that number of points.
-3, please.
-3. Right. Sports question.
Oh, fucking hell.
So,
Oh dear.
every 4 years, there's an Olympics, right? Every
Oh,
4
the Olympics,
years.
that's alright.
I would like the last 4 city to host the Olympics. So the one that was the last one will be number 1, and then going down to number 10.
So 10 was 10 Olympics ago. Understood.
Yes, so...
unless a city has hosted it twice in that time, then I've only counted the most recent one. If that's the case. But yeah.
So you want specifically cities, is that right?
I want the city, yes.
Yes.
I would like
So
the
do
city.
not be stupid, Charlotte, and put down the country.
Don't say France. No.
You can if you want. You've got a big enough lead that you could get away with it.
Yeah.
I mean,
could get
actually, it's
I
fine,
could
'cause if
get away with it, yes,
the
but
Olympics are in the Vatican, then you can put the country down because the country is the city.
Yes, but has the Vatican ever hosted the Olympics?
Yeah,
No.
I'm not sure the Vatican has
Maybe
enough
not.
space to host the Olympics.
Yeah. They could host the 100 metres, that's about it.
so
Yeah, but you
it's
don't have around the thingy.
it's also specifically Olympics and not winter, right?
Yeah, it's just Summer Olympics. Yes.
Thank you. So I don't be an arse and do that as well, because I will end up doing it.
I've got myself 2 options.
Well, you're going first, H.
Between 2.
Well, just think
One I know
10
is...
back, if you can.
Are you gonna pick an answer?
It's between 2. I am going to go with... Because they're not like 40 years ago, so I'm not going to get like 10 points or whatever.
Yeah.
But they're not near the top, but they're not near the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
One, I'm not sure the year.
Why am I getting notifications?
I am going to go with Barcelona.
Barcelona! H is locked in Barcelona. Sprangle.
I'm gonna go with a country I really like, not allowed to go to because my dad says it's too dangerous. Australia. Well, Sydney. Specifically.
Sydney, Australia.
Yes, Sydney, Australia, yes.
Sydney, Australia. Dark.
I had 2 things on my list.
Mm-hmm.
Have I said one of them?
One of them was Barcelona.
And the other one was
I've
Sydney.
actually been there. One of them was Sydney, and you're absolutely right. No one should go to Australia. It's dangerous and terrible.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember where the last city in America to host the Olympics was.
I mean, there's one hosting it soon.
Yeah.
That's not encountered, H.
Yes, that's zero.
That would
zero on
be
the list.
position 0 on the list,
Yeah.
which
That would be position 0, which means you get no points anyway.
But you,
Yes,
don't lose,
indeed.
but you don't lose points.
You didn't lose any either.
But still, H.
Toronto, I think, which is, I realise, not a city in the US.
That is a city in Canada.
Before anyone murders me, I'm going to go Toronto.
Toronto. Okay. Locking in Toronto. Okay.
Which I
So.
feel
Orlando.
has. I'm fairly certain it has. I'm not sure how far ago.
So.
This is when you've got it mixed up with the Winter Olympics as well.
Or I should
think-
have said
I think
Montreal.
Toronto was the Winters.
So.
But it might
the
be
Well-
last Olympics was in
Paris.
Paris. Yes. The one before that was in Japan, Tokyo. Number 2.
Yeah.
Number
Oh.
3
That was Rio.
was in Brazil, in Rio. Number
Yeah.
4 was London 2012. Number 4.
That seems so far away now.
Number 5 was
Back in
Beijing
the good
2008.
times.
Beijing
Yeah.
2008 was number 5. Number 6
With all
was
the drama.
Athens 2004.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Then
So-
How we got to? How
That
was
was the other one on my list.
2007 Olympics ago?
So Sydney 2000 was number 7.
How is that 7 Olympics ago? Crap, I'm really old.
Number 8 on the list was Atlanta, last one in America, and it's Atlanta.
Yeah,
Number
that's
9
what I
on
was
the
looking for.
list is
it
Barcelona. For 9 points, H is now not in the positives. In the positives now.
Which
First time the
I
entire
knew.
Not in the
game.
positives.
First time the entire game. And number 10 on the list, the
Hey.
ones you were looking for, was Seoul, Korea.
Oh, okay.
And the 4 tension answers were Los Angeles, Moscow,
Yeah.
a city in Canada called Montreal, not Toronto, and Munich. So Dark
Well,
gets
at least I
minus
didn't pick-
3 for that one.
No,
at least I didn't pick the wrong answer. Wrong answer.
So
Merely a wrong answer.
I picked the one Olympics I wasn't actually born for.
So, going into the final question, Sprangle's won with 47 currently,
How have I run away with this one?
but
It's fine. In this last question, if I can get
No,
11
we're now
points,
fighting for last place.
the current scores are H is on 6 and Dark is on 4. So,
if I can get
It's close
if I
at
can
the
get
bottom.
11 points in this question, then it's fine.
Yeah, I just need to get 2 points,
11,
3 points more than
17.
you.
You want
7
17?
points, and then I'll the same score. If Strangle gets
Oh yeah.
no, because I could get a 10
She's on
or a 9.
47.
Strangle could get -3, yeah, and then Strangle will get -3, and then I've won.
No, I've got 47 H.
You're on 6. You are 41 points behind.
Yeah, it's doable.
And the last question,
I was trying to get into your brain that she was only.
and Sprangle gets first pick on the question as well.
Just for the record, H, I do actually have my own score written down because I know what's going to happen if Ditto forgets.
So,
Well,
the final question is a YouTube related question.
Oh, fuck.
we've established you watch all of the edgy YouTubers, so you
Yeah.
should be fine.
So,
No, my current YouTuber obsession is Call Me Kevin,
so
so...
what I've done is I've gone onto Social Blade and
Social Blade.
gone to specifically UK YouTubers
Oh, I
or
fucking hate the
UK
UK
YouTube
YouTubers.
channels.
So Mr. Beast is out of it.
I have
God.
removed.
That's good, anyway.
So I've done UK based YouTube channels. I've removed all singers, so Ed Sheeran would have been at
What?
the top of the list, but there's no Ed
Just
Sheeran.
for record, what website was it again, so I know which
Social
one...
Blade.
Social Blade.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was Social Blade.
okay.
Something like that. But I've
Because,
ranked,
again, another website I don't use.
so I've ranked all the UK based YouTube channels that aren't music related. So no
Okay.
artists like Ed Sheeran or Coldplay or whatever. Any of that stuff aren't on the list. But any other UK based YouTube channel counts on the list.
Okay. So, it's just the UK, that doesn't include Ireland.
Doesn't
Yeah,
Yeah,
include
but
Ireland,
we don't know the question yet.
Top
When you
10
say-
most subbed UK YouTube channels that don't include.
That's
Okay.
what I
Ooh, I've got a good
was
answer.
asking.
Yeah.
Because
Most
there's
I've got a
some
good
that's
answer.
just,
I don't think any of you will put it on your list. I watched them, and
I
they're
have to
quite
look
high.
at what UK-based YouTube channels I even follow.
yeah. I follow no. Actually, no, I follow one, and they do a lot of dinosaur No, not you. I'm joking. I do follow you.
Oh
Where the
dear.
Yeah,
fuck
but
do
it's
they
not
not have
gonna be
more
on
But you're,
subscribers?
but you're definitely not on the fucking list still, I'm
definitely
afraid.
not on the list. Because
Well,
spoiler alert, bottom of the list is the attention answer at the bottom of the list is about 15 million.
Right.
Yeah, this is definitely higher than that. I think.
I think what I'm getting from just staring at my list of channels I subscribe to is that I need to follow more British YouTubers.
Sprangle's up first when she has decided on an answer.
If the intentions
Yes.
answers that, I think they're about that.
I'll be more specific. The bottom of the intention answer is 15.8 million.
Right, I
So
think that'll be more genuine.
I'm gonna play it safe with another Minecraft YouTuber that I do sometimes occasionally venture over towards,
Yes.
who is now doing comedy.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go with Tommy Innit.
Tommy
Okay.
in it. Okay. Lock that in. Okay.
Oh, or do I go with you?
Dark. You're up.
Oh.
But I've just scrolled through literally my entire subscriber list. I checked a few of the channels I follow. None of them go above 2 million. So clearly I have better taste in YouTubers than most of YouTube or something.
You like the small one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got too big. They weren't cool anymore. I'm going to go with something incredibly stupid, which should not be on this list, but probably is anyway. Watch Mojo UK.
Oh yes.
UK. Locking that in.
Probably,
Okay.
actually, yeah.
On the basis that it is the UK one and therefore logically counts as a UK thing, even though it's probably organised from America, but
Yeah.
Yep.
bloody blah blah blah.
H.
Right. I think they're on about 3 mil, so I don't think they're on the list.
Bear in mind, I said
I
all the attention answers
think-
about 16
Yeah, no,
million.
I have
I mean-
played it. I've played it relatively safe because I literally just looked at Tommy and its YouTube channel. He's got 15.1 million. So
You, who I watch, I think you're about 20 mil.
So you can lock that
Will
in.
that be high enough to be? Will that be high enough to be like 9 or 10? But that's the only one I can think of without having to scroll on YouTube.
So lock it in then.
I am going to go with Mr. Who's the Boss.
Ooh, okay. Locking that in. Right. So the most subbed UK YouTube channel
Is it still PewDiePie?
is Peppa Pig.
yeah,
With
I assume that was
36
it's going to be
million
someone.
subscribers. 36
How
million.
many?
36
million. Number
She's
one.
a very
PewDiePie,
Peppa
she-
Pig.
PewDiePie isn't in the UK anymore, is he? He moved to Japan or something.
He's never been in the
He's
UK.
He used
Swedish.
to live in Brighton.
No, did he?
The entire time he was big news all the time, he lived in the UK. He used to live in Brighton for most of that time. Because he was Swedish, he was UK based
Second on the
for a long
list
time.
with 29.2 million. Dan TDM in second.
Yeah, I had him in my head. I knew he was definitely.
Number 3 on the list with 26.8 million is Dan Rhodes.
Who?
Don't know who that is.
Okay.
Number 4 on the list was Jelly. 23.5.
Flavour Jelly.
Number 5 on the list was the Sidemen with 22.3 million.
So I'm realizing I don't actually know that many YouTubers.
Number
know who
6
Jelly
on
is.
the list,
Don't know most of these.
Gordon Ramsay. 21.4 million.
Interesting.
Number 7 on the list, Britain's Got Talent with 20.9
I was just going to say which Gordon Ramsay YouTube channel because there's like 3.
His
4.
actual like proper normal.
I was just going to
Gordon
say
Ramsay
because you've got Hell's Kitchen, you've got Kitchen Nightmares, and whoever runs Kitchen Nightmares is.
Number 8 on the list was said 20.9. Mr. Who's the Boss. 8 points for H there.
Hey.
So H is on that. Number 9 on the list was more Allier with 20.3.
Oh,
And
except turn my camera off. Whoops.
and number 10 is just Ali A. So Ali A's second channel is bigger than his main
So
channel.
it don't matter to me with how many points I got. It's fine.
And the 4 tension answers were BBC News, 18 million.
I considered it. So glad I didn't say that.
KSI, 16.4. Woody and Kleiny, 15.9. And Brandon B with 15.8. So
I don't know who most of these people are.
I land in a very reasonable.
What Brandon B? Because there's a Brandon B who's an American YouTuber as well.
Is there also a Brandon
B,
C?
Brandon B has got 15.8 million subscribers.
Oh, I was 7 million off.
No,
So
0.7 million.
I went and looked up my
0.7.
700k.
incredibly brilliant answer.
How many?
778,000. It never even made 1 million.
So
Don't worry, mine was.
Nice.
It was Dan TDM, Tommy in it, and then the Spiffing Brit.
Mine was Jay Foreman. I was
I
like,
remember the specific. How many is he on now?
how many is on Spiffing Bro now?
Oh, he's on 4.27 million.
Yeah, a bit off the 15.8 million
Yes,
threshold.
a little bit less than he'd
Yeah,
need.
4 point. Yeah, that's why I didn't go. I know it's quite small
Yeah.
compared to a lot of YouTubers, but I like his content. It's
Yeah.
cool.
So
Not sponsored.
final scores. In third place, scoring a grand total of
1.
1 point. Dark. He didn't end. He
Yeah.
didn't end negative. He got a point. He got there.
Yeah.
1 point.
I never went below 0.
In second place, H got 14 points.
somehow.
To be fair, impressive comeback
Yeah.
from the beginning of the game.
But after
We did it-
question 3, you were on minus 12 and you ended up with 14.
We did exactly the same thing, just in opposite directions.
And our winner today,
The thing
winning
I was
by
going to say, the thing that
30 points. I believe the highest score we've had so far has been about 39.
Oh bloody
So
hell!
Strangle has won today's episode with 44 points,
How have I managed this?
which means the grand finale of season 1 of Super Nintension will involve Jack, Dia, Simon, and Sprangle
Oh great!
to be crowned
Once
the
again.
champion of season 1 of Super Nintension.
Oh,
If you have enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff down below. I'll leave everyone's links as well in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and it's time for the cheesy game show wave. Goodbye. Bye, guys. Bye.
you can't see my hands.